Hello. I am out with my family this week, and I snuck away for a little bit to do my live. So, welcome to day 5. We are on day 5 of the 365 days live challenge with New. If this is your first time catching me with my live, welcome. And I committed to doing lives every day, and it is not normal or very normal. I'm not used to doing and going live or just even being on social media during the weekends. So it's kind of hard for me to remember and be like, oh, gotta show up, devote myself to my business, devote myself to serving, and just come on, even if it's for a little bit. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of the lights around me first, because I just love sharing things that are beautiful. Can you guys see that? It's a little bit bright. Oh, there it is. But yeah, we have lots of lights around, and I'm snuck away so I can just come on and say hi, as well as give you a little update, I guess. I feel like I'm not really, whenever I'm out of my apartment or my place and I have to do and work on my business, I kind of feel like out of my zone, out of my comfort zone in a sense. So I'm a little bit like, okay, what do I talk about? What do I want to share? And so it's new for me, and that's something that I am realizing, that like when I'm at home in business mode, in working on my business and just being intentional about that, I feel a certain way. And when I'm out and about, I kind of feel it differently. So I kind of want to, I'm just like not, okay, here I go again, trying to be very masculine about things and logicking my way, I don't know if that's a word, my way through this. But I think that I'm just becoming aware of how I feel when it's the weekdays versus when it's the weekends. And I think I'm still learning to kind of find that balance, or shift that identity, because I feel like when I'm doing my business, I'm kind of a different person, and when I'm not, I kind of like shift into a different identity, and that's fine, right? We have a core identity, but we have different roles that we take on depending on who we're around. And so that's what I realized and am sensing that's coming up as I am, preparing these lives or just going on, because like literally today, I'm like, oh, I want to go on. This is a great time. I have a few minutes. My family is busy, so let me sneak on here and share with you and just do my live for the day. And so I'm just sharing with you kind of what is going on for me and what the awareness that I have. And I just think awareness is such a beautiful thing. Like, I just think that, well, I know that everything starts with awareness. So I guess that's the message I want to send or tell you about today, is that awareness alone is so powerful. And of course, it might not create change, but it's powerful. And that is the first step, because you cannot change something if you are not aware of it. So even though it sounds very simple, as simple as like, oh, just become aware of your habits, of your patterns, of the way you respond to things, the way your body responds to things, right? And so, oh, my family's coming back. So I think that is very important, just to have that awareness and to be aware. And that is what I am experiencing right now. And so, yeah, I wanted to share that really raw, authentic truth of like showing up on the weekends when I am, I guess, on a mini vacation or just enjoying life and being out with my family, and at the same time still balancing and juggling and finding time, right, to commit to what I have devoted myself to doing throughout this whole year. Oh my God, I still can't believe that. But anyway, and awareness for me, it starts very simple. Like you can, like for me, I've started with like just free workshops online, reading books, doing podcasts. Oh, not doing podcasts, but listening to podcasts. There's so many free resources out there. But there's also paid resources, of course, if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for more support, more accountability, that's where coaches and mentors come in. Programs where you can work with where you can be on the same journey as other people that are on the same journey as you. So those are some things, like when you put yourself in a situation where you are around other people, or you are just put in a situation where you have to think beyond what you normally think about, that is when the awareness will start kicking in, and the questions will start. You will start asking questions differently, and you will start asking different questions, and you will, when you live life actively, intentionally, that's when things will shift. That's when you will have more awareness, and because you will have more tools about the different things that are happening in your life. So I hope that makes sense. And that's where I also come in. I'm a human design reader as well as just a life coach. And so I use those tools to help myself in the first place. And ever since I have learned those tools, I've learned about myself. I've learned how I am energetically and what affects me and what doesn't affect me. And it really helps me navigate my relationships with the people around me. And when I'm out and about, like just being aware of my energetic boundaries and things like that. So, but yeah, there's so much beauty in awareness and just learning and being open to that. And I really encourage you to do that as well. So I think that is what I wanted to share. I didn't have an agenda, honestly, but that is what I'm going to share for today's live. Again, I'm giving myself grace for these, like I'm just starting. Like I know that I will become better and better as I do these lives on the weekends. They're a lot more structured, or I'm a lot more focused when I'm at home versus when I'm out and about, right? But I just know that I will get better. And so thank you for bearing with me if this just kind of feels like a little update or a little, this is what I'm going through, but it is. And yeah, that is what I have for you today for day 5 of the 365 days of live with New. Oh yes. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll leave it there because I have to go back to my family now. But I will see you tomorrow for day 6 of the challenge. Yes. All right. Bye.